Straight ahead on ABC 27 News at 11, continuing coverage in the death of Rachel Hoffman tonight. Harsh words for the Tallahassee Police Department. Also ahead, Mother's Day mayhem. Powerful storms push across the Midwest and Southeast, leaving several people dead and countless others homeless. Plus, a big weekend for the first family as one of the first twins makes her way down the wedding aisle. The pictures have been released by the White House, and we'll show them to you right here on ABC 27 News at 11. Good evening, I'm Todd Morrill. Thanks for joining us. First tonight, what really happened to Rachel Hoffman? Her family continues to push for information surrounding her death. The recent Florida State grad was killed while working as an informant for the Tallahassee Police Department. Today, attorneys for the family criticized police for using her in a sting operation. Plus, they say police are holding back information from the family, including the details of Rachel's death and how she came to be an informant.
That should never happen.
Police have said Hoffman broke safety protocol, and that's what led to her murder. They say they'll release more about the case next week. Well, most of us like to honor Mom every day. Today, of course, was a special day for many local mothers. This morning, some celebrated Mother's Day by taking Mom out to Sunday brunch. We caught up with Janet Pickens, whose mother and sister traveled from Tennessee so they could all spend the weekend together.
Very lucky to have her.
This Mother's Day brunch also included some grandmothers and great-grandmothers. Well, today was much more grim for some. Violent storms that spawned tornadoes ripped across the plains over the weekend, stretching all the way to the southeast. 20 people reported dead in Oklahoma and Missouri, with an additional victim in Georgia. John Lawrence has more on the recovery efforts.
Storm damage.
Voluntary evacuations are underway for hundreds of families in one Volusia County community. Forestry officials say so far between 500 and 600 acres have burned. The thick smoke from the brush fires have shut down a portion of Interstate 95. Between 100 and 200 residents were also forced from their homes near Cocoa. Fire crews are battling the blaze on the ground and overhead, but windy conditions are hampering their efforts. We also had some heavy winds throughout the area today. To see what we're in store for, let's head over to the Weather Center for our first look at the forecast with Don Harrigan. Don? Up in just a couple minutes. All right, thanks, Don. Still to come on ABC 27 News at 11. You might want to hold on to those extra pennies. Coming up, we'll tell you why you might have to spend a few more on your next trip to the post office. Plus, the story of one kid who climbs behind the wheel of a car about 8 years too early. We'll explain after the break. Stay with us.